Today, I've got 5-star staging tips for your master bedroom that will help you sell quickly and for more. And if you're staying put, it's going to give you a huge upgrade in that area of your home. I'm Susan Matthews, and this is Home Gold, where we talk about all the ways to maximize the value of your home, whether you're selling or staying put. And today we are talking staging the master bedroom. If you've had the luck of staying in a fantastic 5-star hotel, please share in the comments below what you loved about the space that you stayed in. Were there elements that really spoke to you that you wanted to incorporate when you got home into your own decor? I think that would help everyone. I would love to see the comments, so please share. So back to it, when we walk into a hotel room, I know I'm always, is it clean, is it clean? Which is no different than a buyer, trust me. The other thing, you want a sense of calm, like you're on vacation, you're finally able to rest. And that's kind of the way we feel at the end of a long day when we go into our bedroom. You want to have that sense of, So we can do that, create that serenity by decluttering and just getting rid of anything that isn't necessary. When we walk into a hotel room, we don't see old newspapers or magazines stacked up or projects or laundry. It's just clean and fresh. And the other thing is, with a hotel, we know that other people have stayed in the room before us. I mean, logically, maybe hundreds, maybe thousands of people. But we don't want to think about that when we're there. We don't want to think about what those people were doing in the room. We don't want to think about anything else but our own experience. So you want to eliminate anything that says that you live in your home, which sounds awful, but it's just a fact. So you want to make the space clear and free of personal photos, personal memorabilia, anything that says you. They want to think about themselves when they're in the space, their family, their lives. So then we want to also just create space in general and move out any furniture that's not really necessary. If you can limit it to one bureau or one dresser, 2 end tables and a bed, that's pretty fantastic as far as furniture. And I do like 2 matching end tables because of symmetry. I'm big on symmetry. And it unifies the space. But you don't have to have matchy-matchy furniture. In fact, that's a designer no-no. It's time to address the paint. So we want to cover up any scuff marks, wear and tear, dinginess by putting a fresh coat of paint on the walls and trim. And it's such a low cost staging option with the biggest return. You really can't go wrong because it makes the room seem fresh and clean and new. All things you want to convey. So think of colors that are soft and soothing, light blues, very light greens, colors that come from nature. Bed is the focal point. And when you walk into a master bedroom or any bedroom, that's the first thing that pretty much the eye goes toward. So when it comes to linens, even if your dog sleeps with you, your kids sleep with you, and it's not practical to have white linens, have them for your showings. Keep them in a closet, ready to go for any showing that comes up. And that way, they'll always be clean, they'll be fresh, and they'll look good. Try not to, get them all wrinkled, fold them up nicely, but just put them out on the bed because white just says clean. It says fresh. And that's why hotels use them. And it's a crisp look. So have the white comforter, white sheets, do a layered effect if you want inspiration for that. If you look at any kind of bedding catalogs or go online and look at Pinterest at how beds are made. It's all about the layers. So you can have a tonal effect with whites or throw in a pop of color with the sheets and then just have a white comforter. The shams can be decorative, have texture, but that statement as you walk in is key. Then you have the end tables, and you can have a little artwork. You can have a vase of flowers that will bring color in as well. But just keep those items on the end tables minimal. Any personal things that you have, just tuck them away in a drawer or a way where they won't be seen. And with the end tables, you can have lamps, matching lamps on each one, or sconces above, that's fine. But what's really important is that the light bulbs inside those lighting fixtures match. And by that I mean that they're both the same temperature. And I think my recommendation would be a soft white LED light in both light bulb, because lighting is so tied in to the buyer experience and our own experience, really, when we live in a home. And it's often what I find is lacking. So when we have a showing, always turn on all your lights. If you don't have a view to show off, then show off some really luxurious curtains or blinds or whatever you've chosen. Hardwood floors are huge, buyers love them. But in a bedroom, it's nice to have some softness underfoot if you don't have wall to wall. And here's the other thing I find in homes, aside from the lighting issues, the rug issue in the master bedroom. It's either not big enough or it's not placed correctly. You want your rug to go either completely under the bed with enough rug at either side for the person getting out of bed to hit rug when they step out of bed, and at the foot of the bed just to frame it a few feet coming out from under the bed. Or you can have runners on either side of the bed for people stepping out of bed. And I've seen sheepskin rugs, fluffy sheepskin rugs on either side of a master bedroom. I saw that in a showing the other day. Great looks. I just wanted to take my shoes off and put my feet in it. It looks so comfy. So that's what you want. They did a good job. That's what you want people to think when they're looking at a space. Ooh, I want to experience that. We've gotten cleanliness, comfiness, serenity. These are all the emotions and connections we want buyers to have. I'm trying to think if I've forgotten anything. Yes, smell. My husband and I stayed at a Hilton Beach Resort in Florida a couple years ago. We had a long weekend, great trip. And one of the things that I noticed was they were pumping scent through the air. Now, I knew they did this at Abercrombie years ago when I would take my daughter shopping there, but this was the coolest thing because it wasn't like the lady in the elevator with too much perfume on where it was cloying or overpowering. It was just so subtle, but it was sexy and special and just the best scent ever. So how do you achieve that in your home without spraying toxic, volatile organic compounds into the air? We don't want that. Or having a lit candle, dangerous. I don't recommend that. Plus, people tend to think that the home seller is trying to cover up an odor problem when there's a lot of scent in the air. So we want to avoid making anybody think that there might be a problem. I recommend oil diffusers with fill it with water and a little bit of, say, like a Joe Malone scent. You want to go with something that's a little moneyed, that's a little extravagant. Just put a couple spritzes in the water and that'll just be a nice light scent. So that's with a water and oil diffuser that you would use. That you could have an oil diffuser with reeds. Those are fantastic, and I always find great ones at Home Goods. I just, again, pick something that's gender neutral maybe. I don't go with anything too musky or too floral because we don't want to trigger allergies. I think we've hit it all, and I would love to have your questions and comments below. Please, if you found this to be helpful, ring the bell and please subscribe. And I look forward to you joining me here again. And next time we're going to talk about the master bath. See you soon.